Okay, hello everyone, how's it going? Today, the plan, which is to show every single possible strategy for every set. So I'm gonna begin like by every setting, beginning from prehistoric. Basically, I'm gonna take Austria for prehistory because you know you have 6 cost reduction and you want to make spears instead of clubs. So we're aiming to age up, then we're gonna make our spears. As you can see here, you have to begin with a settle. Because it's easier. Also, you can force feed whenever you want. And since no one is attacking you this early, so why not? Yeah. So you can want to group that, so you can force feed whenever. Yeah, mind this one. So you don't have to take it. Need to find my hippo. Of course, you're gonna rally your citizens. Wood. No, I'm having difficulties finding a hippo here, but there's one. Okay. You always explore to find iron in this set. Iron and 2 hippos. And it's always good to find your hunt, because you might be using it later. So what you want to do is 5 wood, 6 hunt, and you add another one after you have 5 on wood. So we go 7 on hunt now, then we're gonna rally to iron. Always keep in mind that this hippo will run out soon, so you want to have your second hippo wait there already, so you don't lose any time. Now you're gonna rally to iron, you know. You need 2 buildings to age up. So this is why you prefer to start to settle, because you might get your racks late, or also it might be useless to get it early. So yeah. See, this is my second hippo. Kill it in case. You want to keep in mind that the citizens can go idle if you have 2 hippos next to each other. Okay. 3 iron. 4th to make a tower. Then we're gonna poach. Always keep in mind is to make as much efficiency out of your tower. As you can see now, I'm protecting my iron seats and forage at the same time. So basically you cannot be harassed here. So I don't have to worry about this in late game. So as you can see now, I'll have enough iron by the moment I hit Stone Age. Also, my Rex is about to come up. Yes, I have now. See, there you go. Our hunt is done. You gotta move 1 sits back to wood. You no need to like make a hurry of these rags because you know you didn't hit age yet and you cannot make the spears from pre. So yeah, let's go. Back to wood. Make more sits. Keep in mind that you don't want to have so much iron stock. I mean food. You can always send your wood sits for iron, or you can just rally capital. Yeah, but I prefer to send my wood, so a slight mistake here, but yeah, shouldn't be very much worried. As you can see now, I have my spear at F11.8, 34. It can be done faster, but yeah, it should be okay at this point. Now there's 2 options, is whether you want to go to your hunt, try to protect it as much as you can, or you can just go 6 wood and rally to gold. So you go full archers. This is the pre-start. It's a very known pre-start. I mean, there's other strategies, but this one is very common. Now I'm gonna do Stone Age. Stone Age start, yeah. Stone Age start is pretty much the same as Bree, but this one you can make units, so there's a little bit of change. Not much, but yeah. Explore, find your forage. Once you find your forage, just rally your 6th citizen. Try to explore, maybe there's a mine or something close to it. But yeah, like this settle can be good. I mean, that will prevent you from settling your gold after. explore, finding hippos with the dog you make. That's one. Um, since I don't have any wood next to my settle, you want to choose the closest wood piece to your capital, and you go 5 wood. Okay, you go 6 hunt. Also you can just go 4 on hunt, but it'll require you to force feed sometimes. But I'd suggest for beginners is to you go 6 on hunt, because you know it's less mistakes to happen. I found my iron. I found my second hippo, and I found my extra hunt. So I'm good to go to explore my enemy base. Okay, we have 5 on wood. Rally to iron. Okay, see? When you click on the hippo, it's about to run out, so you want to load your second hippo. As you can see, I have a lot of sits being made by capital, which is a good thing, because you don't want to stop making citizens, especially in Liga, because that can be a game decider. And since both players start with the same amount of citizens at the beginning, so every unity, every citizen you make can be crucial. So as you can see, I'm exploring my enemy here. It's a computer, so doesn't matter. 3 iron tower. Because at this moment the enemy could start with 1 settle, which is a possible strategy, but it's way a bit more complicated because for the long term it can be effective. Yeah, because the economy will be as bad as any other strategy, but this one with 2 settle would be nice. At this moment you could have made it rags, but since my wood beast is a bit far than capital, then it's gonna be a bit delayed. As you can see now, hippo ran out, 6 iron, and you want to rally wood. Okay, stew on rags, or you can just go all season rags if you want. Move these citizens close to the iron mine, or anywhere safe you can put them in. You're gonna make a spear. At this moment you have 8 wood. I mean, it can be less if you want. I mean, since our gold is here, so you just want to rally now. You can take this hunt and just dominate with spears, but you just want to start as if you don't have any hunt, because your hunt is most likely to get killed in this stage. So you better adapt to that. As you can see, keep making citizens, and you have so many spears in stock. You can also just upgrade your spears early, so you can have an advantage. And speed is usually most preferred upgrade at this set. I mean, in early games especially. Okay, that's Stone Age strategy. Just keep in mind you want to mix up foot archers with the spears and aim to age up to Cooper, so you can upgrade those archers. Okay, now Cooper. Cooper is a tricky age because there's 2 possible strategies. One is rushing age, and 2 is the normal start, which is spears. I mean, you can go calves as well, but I think I will show that too. You want to explore, always make this upgrade, which is hunting upgrade. You want to let 2 citizens make the settlement, because you will have an idle time in capital if your settle was not completed by the time the upgrade is finished. Just gonna happen shortly. But since I started with my settle early because my forage wasn't scouted or something, I will not. As you can see, 6 hunt, rally wood. The strategy I'm showing now will be normal to settle start, spears. Because It's not always to have a good map as this one, where you can just rush Age. But I will restart later to show you how to rush Age with this kind of map. You found your repo, you get it. See, you always try to force feed because you're most likely to have an idle time on capital. So what are we aiming at is 6 wood, 5 wood, and then rally to iron. I'm still searching for my second hippo. Then I'll be okay to scout my enemy. As you can see, I'm taking this wood beast because it's closer to my settlement, and my citizens do not really have to walk all the way. Just drop their wood. Oops, see? That's an idle time, that's why you have to keep in mind. 5 wood, now I go to the iron. I still can't find my second Valarius, which is a bit weird. But that shouldn't be an issue in this set, because you always can force feed. Settle. Yeah, just don't bother. That's a computer. If you want to like stay safe or in case enemies want settled, you can go with the third citizen on iron to build a tower. Okay, so I'm doing this without the second Valarius apparently, because I couldn't find it. Here you go, 6 iron. Ah, there it is. I wasn't expecting a small place I didn't scout, and it was there. That's unlucky. Oh yeah, I always need to explore better. Okay. I have enough for Barracks, so I want to make it here. It's bad to blaze, but usually you have to make it where you can protect it in case you want enemy rushed some Age or something and he can just kill your racks. You just want it to be in a safe place. Okay, at this point, at this point, you made your racks and you want to take gold because you're aiming to Age up as well. Idle sit, tower sit, you go. 3 gold, and by the moment you have a settled, you're gonna move your citizens more to gold. Keep in mind you have to make spears. I had an idle time there, but shouldn't be a big deal. I always want to kill your enemy hunt, remember that, for the first spear. Okay, you're gonna settle now. You have 5 on gold, you need 6, so you have a very good start. Keep in mind you're making spears as well. Okay, I have 6 on gold, 5 on wood. You want to make 2 more citizens on wood. Oops. Keep in mind that you need only 100 gold for the Age up. So whenever you have 100 gold, you can just stop making citizens and aim to Age up. Okay, I stopped making spears because I'm about to hit on the Age. So let's see. And you need 200 food. There you go. Okay, so this is the very common start of spears into rushing Age. And you can just have more spears if you want it, like if you want to dominate your enemy. But with this good map, there is really no need, because you can just Age up with no issue. I'm just gonna continue and show you what to do after aging up. Okay, see I'm still aging. Can make spears meanwhile. What I'm planning to do is make an archery once I hit 225 wood, because you want to add Chariots, and Chariots kill spears faster. And also they can kill elephants in case your enemy rushed Age. Keep making. And once we hit Age, we want to upgrade our spears. You can always keep in mind, you can see the Age process being done. So yeah, you can decide when to stop. I have to add 25 wood, so you're making an archery. How about, so you need to make citizens, so you don't go in idle time here. Yes, there is the upgrade of spears, and force feed, yeah. And there's a chariot we're making. See, we're nearly have done no mistakes. A bit early with the hunt, but yeah, you can see now. It's a really good mixture. And the late game, you want to go clubs, acemen, you upgrade them into swords, because enemy will have a lot of Chariots and your spears will die faster. So yeah, that's Cooper Age start, the normal start. Now I'm gonna show you how to rush Age as Cooper. Let's pretend we didn't find any hippos from the last game. Let's play like as if this is new. Dog, sit, hunt upgrade. Settle next to wood. 6 citizen, 2 forage. Remember, 2 sits on settle. You can always do this for your dog to automatically explore. See? But the upgrade done fast, so you want to force speed. Okay, since my gold is very close to here, I just want to send 1 wood. And you want to find your iron. That's 1. That's 2. But what you want to have is 3 on iron. Yeah, Valarius, of course. You don't have to settle the iron, because you're gonna make a gold unit once you age up, so yeah, it shouldn't be much concerning. 3 iron, 3 gold. Force feed for the settle, but you didn't really have to make it, because you can just walk all the way. But yeah, I'm just playing as if this is a farm map, and this gold is not close. There's a lot of ways of aging up, I mean quickly, in Copper, but I'm showing you the most basic one, because the others have very hard tweaks that may be difficult for newer players. So yeah, find your 2 hippos and gold and everything. You just want to explore your enemy at this point. We want to go 5 wood, so you make archer once you age up, because it would take time to collect. Keep in mind you only need 100 each. So once you hit 100 iron, you can just move citizens back to wherever you want them. Don't forget the tower, of course. I made a mistake of making it early, but yeah, you always need a tower if you're rushing Age. Because spears at this point, enemy is making his rags, and he's most likely to have spears out by this time, and rally to your base to aim your hunt. But once he discovers this, there's 2 options. Is either he keeps the loud cap making aggression, playing aggressive, trying to poke your citizens whenever he can. Keep in mind, see, just needed to collect, oops, I lied time, need to collect 100, that's it. Gonna force feed, here as well, just waiting this, that's it, there you go. We clicked add F11 it can be done faster, but yeah, this is basic start. You can just move now 3 back to gold, so you have enough gold once you make unit. What I'm going to do now is a stable start, which is very good if your enemy starts as spears. You'll want to keep this stable underneath your tower range, because you don't want to get hit by the spears that enemy make and delay your start. You can also just go archer instead of stable. To me, I think stable is a bit risky, but it's always good if you have a good timing versus your enemy that starts to settle normally. So yeah, let's see. We're making a war alley because really strong. It needs archers to kill it. You can always boop this settlement, but I don't think that's a good idea at this moment, because you want to make archery as soon as you can. Oops. You want to make archer as soon as you can because enemy might also have rushed Age and making Chariots, which counters for allies. You can also go at Cavs, but enemy have spears, so they counter these. I mean Cav swords, yeah. So he countered it anyways. There you go. That's a war ally at F11. At F11, 1133. This is the very basic start. You can do better than this, but yeah, that's the common way. There's also another start to cover, which is CavSw, but I honestly don't do that, so I don't think I'm the best guy to explain it. As you can see now, 100 iron exactly. We used our iron set as good as we could. We didn't waste any time in like waiting to collect more iron. Now bronze. Bronze is always Assyrian, which stands for CavArchers. What I'm going to do now is a 2 settle start, which is very good for economy. Dog, sit, Assyrian. Yeah, so I'm gonna do 2 settle start because it's very good for the economy. It keeps the food flowing well, and also it's very friendly, like for the new players, because they won't have any difficulties trying to balance their economy. But I will show the 1 settle start afterwards, just for whoever wants to see. You see, lower the hippo, rally wood. You usually want to rally to your settlement. I mean food settlement, because the wood is close, but since I have very close wood base to my capital, I can just rally here and save up the time. Oh, I have elephants, which is a good thing. Elephants are always a good boost in this age. That's a good for if I started 1 settlement, because I don't have to worry about my food income. With Asses, you have food gathering. Yeah, you have hunting and food gathering. So 6 on hunt might be an overkill, and you can just move 1 citizen to wood. Now you're gonna rally to gold, since we have 5 on wood. You can just build the settle, or you can just collect the mine and build the settle after. It doesn't matter.
Yes, my lord, certainly.
3 gold, because you want 45 gold to make a chariot. And the 4th citizen will make a tower, because, you know, in case enemy rushed Chariots or something, they did 1 settle, which is most likely to not happen in this age. But if you're playing versus a good player, you know, who's aggressive, that can help. Okay. Yeah, so I have food, 5 on wood, 3 on gold. You want to add 6, and you want to roll your 2nd hippo. But since we didn't find the 2nd hippo, I'm gonna roll our elephants. See, with the hunting opponents, you really just have to force feed, even if you didn't find your hippo. See, I have enough food for archery. I'm gonna make archery now. You can add more citizens if you want your chariots more faster. More to gold. Issue is bad strat. I mean, bad start for me. And you gotta make the chariot. You can usually have your chariot before F11.7 with the start, but yeah, it will require a bit more tweaking to have. So yeah, I have chariots and making another one, and there you go. This is the 2 settle start. This might be a late chariot, but yeah, you can do better when you practice this. But I don't prefer this strat as a player because I like to play aggressive. So I'm gonna show you how to do with 1 settle. Okay. Dog, sit. Wait, 1 sec. I did a mistake. we're gonna restart this. So what I want to do is 4 wood, 1 explore, dog, sit, wood,
Yes,
1
as
sit,
you wish.
explore, looking for the hippo. As is, you load your civ. Meanwhile, your
Yes.
citizen is going to search for something.
Yes.
Your dog, try to
Yes,
explore with
as
it.
you wish. Yes, my
Oh,
lord.
there's an elephant. You
Yes,
always drag elephant
as you wish.
or hippo, whatever is lurable. You scout for your gold mine,
Yes, certainly.
and you
Yes,
rally
as you
your
wish.
citizens to hunt.
Yes.
Always try
as
to
you
keep
wish.
your
Yes, my lord.
lurable hunt next to capital. Move 1 sit from wood. Once you get the
Yes.
first 15 wave out of it, you go 5 on hunt. Force feed, remember, because they don't usually have 15 food and it takes 50 only to make a citizen. So okay,
Yes, my lord.
5 hunt, 3 wood, and rally 3 citizens to gold, because you need 45
Yes.
gold for Chariots, remember. My elephant's about to run out. You send 1 cit to make more, force feed to make more citizen. And you always want to have 3, remember. Oi, it didn't low. Force feed. Oh. Now, the citizens make tower. You don't want to touch your wood citizens if you have 3 on wood,
Yes, my lord.
because you can easily run out of wood without making Chariot. With the 5th hunt sit, you just want to make the archery. You
Yes,
add
my
1
lord.
more to wood, and now you can just fill up your gold mine with 3 other citizens. You can always move this one to the gold, but yeah, it doesn't matter actually. See, since I moved 3 citizens to gold, now I can
Yes,
just force feed
certainly.
and make a carry.
Yes.
Don't forget to keep making citizens here. Keep in mind you
Yes.
have to force feed. Once the
Yes,
citizens
my
get done with the tower, you can
Yes,
just move it to wood, because it's most likely you have
Yes,
already
yes.
filled your gold mine.
Yes, certainly.
Load the second depot, and there you go. That's a good timing for carrots. I think it was F11 530.
Yes.
And you can
Yes,
just
my
move
lord.
this to harass your enemy gold or wood. And especially this works if enemy starts with 2 settle, because you'll have map control since you have more numbers carrots. And this time he doesn't have any carrot. It usually comes at 630. And yeah, let's move to the second, to the other epoch, which is dark. Okay, so Dark Age is a tricky epoch, which requires a bit of micro, because you'll have Persians, and Persians I think can 3-shot the citizen. Dog sit, sit
Yes,
to
my
wood,
lord.
I mean citizens to wood, 1 explore looking for
As you wish.
hippo. Finding your hippo early on is a good thing. You see, I load asses because
Yes.
Persians are
As you wish.
calves, considered as CavArchers. Oh, there you go. I found my
Yes, my lord.
my
Certainly.
hippo.
As you wish.
Try to
Yes.
speed,
Yes, as
I
you
mean,
wish.
to group speed my citizens, so I lose much. I don't really lose a lot of time, because in this age, whoever gets
Yes, my lord.
first spears
As you wish.
has advantage. I mean, first
Yes.
Persian.
Yes, my lord.
Since I got the first wave of wood, keep that 3, and you rally to this. In this setting, you really need only 325 wood, because that's for settle and stable.
Yes.
Persians are made out of stable, and you need food and gold. So you don't have to worry about more wood or anything. There you go, I found my second hippo, you can just explore.
Certainly.
Force feed to keep making citizens,
Yes.
make a settlement, and just rally your your citizens to the gold.
As you wish.
I remember we're aiming at 22,
Yes,
25.
my lord.
We can just wait that 2 settlers collect 2 more too. Yes. You see, 4 gold, 1 makes a tower, and 1 is on the
Yes, my lord. As you wish. Yes,
stable.
certainly.
I made a mistake here not lowering my second hippo so fast, which is
Yes.
I got
certainly.
saved by the close forage. As you can see,
Yes, my
5
lord.
gold now.
Certainly. Yes, my lord.
The citizen back
Yes,
to
my
gold
lord.
and sits to food. You always want 55, so you go for 45 here. Oops. There you go. Made a spear. I mean, Persian. Might be late, but it's a good timing because yeah, enemy Persian will not arrive as soon because you know maybe they have a bad map or something, and your tower is about to come out. Oops. Yeah, your tower is nearly ready. This is your first Persian. I have F11 530, I think it was. You always can go this one, Knight, to defend because it doesn't really need micro to defend, and your enemy will be running around your base. But yeah, that's another option. Or you can just defend with Persian if you can keep up with two armies, two groups, because one will be harassing your enemy and one is defending. So yeah, that's for Dark Age. I mean, in the long term, you can just add Chariots to defend or to attack with. It's a good mix with Persians. There are other strategies in Dark, but this one is very common, which is Persian start. You can just do foot archers or Chariots, but that's dangerous. Okay, back to Middle Age, which is my favorite age. You can just get a really fast cav with a bit of tweaking on the start, but I'm gonna do the very basic one, which is very good. I mean, it doesn't have any complications. Dog, sit, wood,
Yes.
4
Right
on
away.
wood, 1 explore for hunt. You load asses because we're making CavArchers here.
Yeah. Right
You
away.
want to find your hippo. Explore with dog.
Yes.
Remember,
right
you want to
away.
find 2 hippos and your gold.
Yeah.
Oh, the
right
map is a bit
away.
bad here.
Okay.
Always, if you couldn't find your gold, I mean your hippo, just
Right
rally
Right
your
away.
citizens on wood because you don't want them to go idle. So
Okay.
you just want to make them do something else.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Right
while you
away.
lure your hippos or Valarias,
Yeah. Right away.
waiting my
Yeah.
Valarias to come.
Yeah. Right away.
Oops.
Okay.
So yeah, 4 wood, 5 on hunt for a period because you have the gathering bonus,
Yeah.
4 speed.
Yeah. Right away.
That's a really terrible gold because you want to have it as close
Okay.
to ah, look at that Valarius.
Right away.
Yeah.
Yes. Right away.
Okay, why is walking? So 3 gold.
Yeah. Right away.
Let's try to lower this Valarius. 3 gold. What makes archery?
Yeah. Right away.
You know what? Let's rematch this. That's a terrible map with the second hippo behind the wood barrier, which is bad. Because my first Valarius is about to run out and I'll have to go idle. So yeah, again, let's go through middle. My bad. I should have read that instantly, but it's okay. Oh, it's taking a while now because maybe someone joined. No. So yeah, dog sits and explore more. You make 3 more sits because you don't want to waste time. And meanwhile,
Okay.
you try to find your hippo as soon as you can.
Yes. Okay.
Explore. Always try to pick the closest wood
Yes.
base
Okay. Yeah.
to your capital
Right away.
because you don't want your citizens to move around more.
Yeah. Okay.
Found my
Right
hippo
away.
and I got the first wood wave.
Okay.
You're gonna move 1 sit to food. There you go, 4 on food, that's enough. In Middle Age,
Yeah.
because you have the food bonus gathering on
Okay.
Dark, which is already upgraded at this point. You rally 3 to gold. Oh, I have elephants, which is amazing. But the bad thing is I don't have any gold close to my... I mean, don't have any wood close to my gold. But which is okay. I don't see any trouble with that.
Yes. Okay.
Try to lure second hippo, elephant, or whatever you have. 3 gold. Fourth makes a tower. There's really no rush in the tower because at this point no one is attacking you.
Yes. Right away.
With calves it usually comes late.
Okay.
Okay. As you can see, fourth in the tower, and the 5th citizen that comes makes an archery. The other one, back to wood. The other city making now. You want to have 4 wood, and you rally back to gold. This citizen go to gold. You have already 45. You can just force feed. But at this point, if you had wood close to gold, you already made the cav because you did have to walk all the way here. And yeah. Remember to force feed, keep making citizen. But since this citizen close to the tower and hippo, you can just lower it. You can lower your elephant, hippos, or whatever close to your gold because the tower is very close there, and it can protect both your hunt sits and wood sits, so you don't get poked, which is annoying if you're playing with a aggressive player. Yeah, move wood sits close to gold mine, and you should be okay. Oh, I should have added a 6 citizen here. Yeah, you can see at this point you have 2 calves, which against 2 settler guy will have 1 by this point, but you don't have to face arm to arm. You can just poke his gold mine or whatever and delay him while you keep reducing in the back in the base. Okay, so this is Assis for gold. I will show you another possible strategy for Byzantine room, which stands for swords. It's very good if your enemy didn't see you, your Sif, the one you picked, which is bees. You scout for your hunt. I made a citizen, then a dog. Oh, it doesn't matter. You can just make a dog and then a citizen or a citizen or a dog. So you find your hippos or elephants, whatever. And there you go, you find elephants. Now I really need to scout for my iron mine. You don't want to lure your 2 hippos together because they rotten if you don't use them. So you try to make as much efficiency as you hunt because you don't want to run out of it. So yeah, you see, 4 wood, 3 wood, and you're gonna add 2 more. Remember to force feed. There you go. Since I don't have the food gathering bonus, it's a bit difficult. And since we have buildings cost reduction, you really don't have to go 325 and just do the calculations by yourself. Okay, do you see? This one making you only need I think 40 for this point. You make a racks with your new citizen. You keep force feeding food, and as soon as you have I think 40 gold, you can just rally your army to your enemy base. We'll just see how much. Remember to low because your hippo is about to run out, or elephant or whatever. Ah, you need 30. Once you have 30, full speed and rally into your enemy base. Because they might be making calves and you didn't see your his room or something, and you can just pick up one of your citizens and have a bit dominance in the count of citizens. Full speed, since they are cheap, keep making them, and there you go. These are the stats you have as a sword. It's amazing because later you can just upgrade your attack and you can just two-shot a citizen. Yeah, this is tricky. It's not very common, but it can work in terms just like if your enemy base is very close to yours. Let's go to Rennie. Radiant Silence. Okay. In Rennie, there are three possible strategies, but I think I'm going to show two, which are very common. One is Spain, which stands for infantry ranged. Make dog sit,
Yes.
4 on
Okay.
wood, and 5th citizen searches for hippo. This is Spain. You can always read about the
Yeah.
stats later,
Okay.
about like what each civilization
Yes.
has
Right away.
exactly. But yeah, I'm okay now
Yes.
with
Right
just
away.
showing you strategy. You can just do that in your own time. Okay, you want to find your iron. There it is. You go for your second hippo.
Yes.
First would
Okay.
be first, first wood wave already dropped, so you need to move one citizen to hunt. So you have 5. Because at this point you're really gonna have idle time in capital and you want to actually minimize that.
Yes. Okay.
You don't have any buildings cost reduction as Spain, so you only need 325 wood. Keep in mind always
Yes.
in these citizens. I mean wood sits, yeah.
Yes.
Force feed, remember?
Yes.
Force feed wood, you can do that.
Yes. Okay.
Low. I'm lucky with this.
Yeah.
It's heaven.
Yes. Okay.
Lower your second hippo because your first will about to run out. I had 330. I don't really need that much, but I really need
Yes. Okay.
325. One makes settle,
Yes.
one makes
Right away.
racks, sorry.
Yes.
Force feed, make more citizens. This one makes a tower. You want to go 4 on iron,
Yeah.
and if you have elephants as I am now, you want to go as much as you can, because you'll have a very good food
Yeah.
boost,
Right away.
and you can just go for early upgrades and stuff. You know, remember to rally your citizen on hunt. Try to make use as much as you can out of the elephants or hippos or whatever. And if you're facing Spain, that's a tricky matchup because you know it's a mirror, and whoever has a better, I mean, boom chance, or is more aware what to do and what to harass, that could give a lead. But yeah, with this map against Spain versus Spain, you're definitely winning. I mean, you have elephants, you have 6 iron, you're gonna make early upgrades and stuff, and that'd be amazing. Next, I'm going to show Austria, which is CavSw. Some people actually prefer going CavSw, but yeah, it's just personal preference. You can go Austria. Austria offers 6 cost reduction,
Yes.
which is 40, and also gives you a good food boost
Yes.
since it have the
Right
food
away.
gathering bonus. Notice I made a citizen instead of a dog, but yeah, you can do any. You can just start with a dog or a citizen. Just waiting first food wave. There you go. In Austria, you don't really have to have 5 citizens on hunt because you know with a food gathering bonus, that's enough. You don't have to force feed and stuff. You rally. You have food hunt, 4 on hunt, 3 wood, and you can just rally to gold now.
Yes.
I'm lucky with the forage and gold together, but yeah, that'd be nice. It's easier for me to defend it. I found everything, so I just scout any base. 325 wood, remember? And now I just need more. 45. There you go. You move them to gold.
Right
Oh,
away.
oh my god. Okay, let's assume I made
Okay.
a stable. That was terrible. Yeah.
Yes.
5th citizen makes a tower because at this point enemy Spain seeing you
Yeah. Okay.
going Cav's words will rush you with spears. That's a bit unfortunate, you know. But yeah, let's assume you already made Cav and your stables up. You will need 60 gold, which is already collected. You force feed and you make your Cav. That's sad,
Yeah.
man. But yeah,
Yes.
let's assume we made a stable here. Remember to keep lowering your elephants and hippos. Always after F11-4 you just want to lower all your hunt because if enemies saw it, they're most
Yes.
likely to get killed and you make no use of them. You can also do Assis in Rennie, but that's not a common thing. Which stands for goons. So it's calves with guns instead of swords. Okay, Imperial. I personally hate Imperial because it's very map dependent, but it has two strategies as well. It can be three. Yeah, but I'm gonna do the basic one. So Spain,
Yes, okay.
Yeah,
I went
right
sit,
away.
then dog. You make more sits. You go Spain.
Yes.
In Imperial,
Right away.
you have to make guardians,
Yes.
elite
Okay.
guards. They're called, I think,
Yes. Right away.
which
Yeah.
are very
Okay.
strong units against infantry,
Right away.
especially
Yes.
infantry
Okay.
range, which
Yeah.
grunts, I
Right
think they're
away.
called, or
Yes.
Arqebus at this stage.
Yeah. Right away.
Um,
Yes. Okay. Yes.
remember,
Okay.
find your Walarias.
Yes.
That's a bit
Okay.
lucky map.
Yeah. Right
I don't
away.
know where the heck are the Walarias.
Okay.
There you
Yes.
go.
Right away. Okay.
I started running away. So yeah,
Yes. Okay.
remember to rally wood
Yes.
in case you don't want to
Yes.
lose a lot of idle
Okay.
timing.
Yeah.
Yes,
3
yeah,
wood, remember.
okay.
Yes.
In this case I go 6 because I know I had a lot of idle time and I want to make as soon as I can.
Okay. Yeah.
325 wood,
Right
remember.
away.
That's enough.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
Right
enough.
away.
Yeah.
One makes a saddle
Okay.
and just rally to
Yeah.
here. Since you already made a citizen here,
Okay.
you can just force feed and
Right
move.
away.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Make a Rex. Since you have 5 on citizen, you can just force feed. And then another citizen that comes out soon. Where the heck did this? Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Right.
Yeah, make a tower in case enemy rush this CavSw or something. Always keep in mind what enemy does, because if they win Austria, you can always just forward your racks against them, and they are in trouble. We'll always have difficulties because spears are very.
Yes.
This unit Halbiden
Yes. Okay.
are very amazing versus
Yes.
CavSwords. I've been lucky with the map, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Right away.
it's just the unit you want to make, which hotkey is D. 6 on
Yes.
iron is a bit overkill, but yeah, you can just do that, or you go 4. Depends on the map exactly. Yeah, there you go. That's the start for Imperial.
Ready.
Then you can just collect wood afterwards. We're lucky with the hunt, but we're unlucky with the second Olaris that ran away. Yeah, but I hope you got the idea of Imperial. Let's show how to rush as Spain. Rushing as Spain is amazing against Austria or Assis because they will make stable units, and units you make out of
Yes.
rags are
Okay.
amazing against them. So you want to load Spain, remember. Scout for iron and second
Yeah.
hippos. 2 hippos.
Okay.
You see, I found my 2 Valarias
Right
here
away.
before, and I got lucky now. But yeah, but remember to lower them.
Yeah. Right away.
Patiently wait for the
Yeah.
first
Yes.
wood wave. They can just
Okay.
move the citizen back to
Yes.
food. Okay, and now you want to add 1 sit to the Valarias, and the 4th citizen you make out of your capital goes to the middle of the map. Since I found 2 hippos and iron, I just want to find my enemy base. You're gonna rally your capital somewhere in the middle of the map,
Yeah.
Right away.
and you want to collect 325. 4 on hunt is enough. You can just rally
Yes.
to your iron.
Yes. Right away.
Force
Yes.
feed. So yeah, you're gonna make a
Yes.
Um,
Right away.
what's called a Rex in the middle of the map. Keep in mind that
Yeah.
you will have to
Yes.
lure your hippo soon.
Okay.
Yes. Right away.
What the heck? It's weird again. Got
Yes. Yeah.
enough for settle? You go there. You don't want more than 5 on iron at this point because it's food
Yes.
issue in this age.
Right away.
Or on rushing or whatever
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
Oh my god! Are you joking? So yeah, let's assume we've done it. like with the tigers. Keep in mind, try to make it alive. Once you find your enemy base, just make halberdiers if it's Austria, or make guns, Arqebus, or mosquitoes, I think it's called in the set. Yeah. So you can just adapt. You make either halberdiers, which is spears, or muskets if he's going out for guns, cavs. We're a good start in here. We can just do the tower now. It will have an early unit out, but this time he will have difficulties because he cannot fight one-to-one army with especially musks or spears. And yeah, that's a good start. Now I'm going to show the Cavs start, which is CavSw. Dog seat, foreign wood.
Right away.
You want to find
Okay.
2 hippos and a gold mine. You load Austria, since we're making CavSwords.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
There
right
it is.
away.
You load. Find your gold. Make citizens with the remaining food. Remember, you don't want idle time in your capital, especially in Liga.
Okay.
You
Yes. Right away.
add more seeds to wood. To food. You don't want 4
Yes.
in this age.
Yes.
3 is enough. Since we're playing Austria, 4 seeds on food is enough as well, because you have the built-in cost reduction. You're gonna rally to your gold. We're a bit lucky here, and it's easier for us to defend the forage and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Settlement. 325 wood, remember? We're only 45 away now. Keeps force feeding. Keep an eye on how much food remaining or Valarius. Keep making citizens,
Right away.
remember?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Right way.
There you go, we have
Okay.
exactly 225.
Right way.
Yes.
Once it's make a tower, because
Okay.
if enemy right. Oh my god, same mistake again. Oh, I'm so frustrated. So yeah, let's assume we made a stable instead. You will need 60 gold, 60 food to make a CavSw, which is C hotkey for it. Yeah, and once your first wire is done, you just move your citizens to your second wire, so you usually drag to your gold mine because it's easier to protect, and you can just rally your CavSw on your enemy base and just harass them around. Remember to not trade CavSw against halberdiers in 1-to-1 because you're most likely to lose. And in the terms of long game, you want to add infantry as a good mix with CavSw. That's unlucky with the Rex thing. The second time happens. Sadly, because I cannot fix this mistake since it's a stream. But yeah. We're done with Imp. That's the very two common 3 strategies, or 2, yeah. Go to Indie. Industrial is pretty much the same as Imperial, but you don't want to make elite gods here. You go grunts, because they are strong in terms of mass. And the Austria start is pretty much the same as Imperial. But in this setting, you can make a sniper. Sniper start was not very common, but it's done.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Close
Right
wood
away.
piece.
Okay.
You load Spain for infantry.
Yes.
You search for
Okay.
hippos. And your gold,
Yes.
your
Right
iron
away.
mine.
Okay.
There you go. Found my hippo already.
Yeah.
You don't
right
move
away.
one of your seats from wood quickly. Just wait for the first wood wave.
Yeah.
There you go. He dropped it.
Okay.
You move him back to wood. You find your second hippo and your gold. Iron mine. Oh, what is going on with me with the gold thing? Yeah.
Yes.
Force feed.
Yes.
Right
You
way.
don't need 5 seats on food this setting, so you can just go 3 wood,
Yeah.
4 hunt,
Yeah.
and rally to iron. Remember, 325 wood is what you need from in this set.
Right way.
Force feed, so you don't go idle.
Yeah.
since I found both my hippos and gold mine, I mean iron mine,
Yeah. Okay.
you can just
Yeah.
Yes.
scout your enemy base.
Right way.
But as you can see now, I have enough to make a
Okay.
racks on one mixer
Right
tower.
way.
Since this
Yes,
one is running out, you
Yes.
drag the other one.
Right away.
You don't want more than 5 iron seeds. 4 is enough.
Yes.
5 is okay if you want to early upgrades. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Remember, this setting will have a food issue. And I'm already force feeding here to have the first unit.
Yes.
That's a
right
mistake.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
you see, we were very quick with the first unit here.
Right way.
And we were making an AINF,
Yes.
Yeah.
which is grunts. Yeah. That's pretty much the set at the start for Spain and this age. Keep in mind you have to see your enemy's civ. If it's Austria, you rush. If it's Asses, you rush as well. And it's Spain. If it's Spain, you just start is what you want to do. And for the long term, you just try to balance your iron with your food. Then you just add a farm, since Spain offers farming bonus. Yeah, as you can see here. Yeah. So good luck with that. What I'm going to show now is sniper start. It can be done with Spain, but slower. But with England, it can be faster. What I'm going to do now is with Spain,
Yeah.
because
okay.
if you go England, that's a civilization, and it's most likely to your enemy knowing
okay.
what you're going to do. I mean, if he's very aware
right
of
away.
each civ,
Yeah. Okay.
you find your hippo, find your gold mine. Now you aim for your second hippo.
Yes. Right away. Yeah. Okay.
Remember, food wood wave.
Okay.
Sit to food. 3 and wood. And you just wait. You add 5 citizens this time. Because snipers are very expensive. It needs 150 wood. I mean food. Which is a bit hard if you got bogged or you found your hippos late, or
Right way. Yes.
if you got hit early on, if you got scouted. And if you got scouted, that's a big issue because he's most likely to rush you.
Yes.
So we take gold instead of iron for sniper.
Yes.
We have 225, or
Yes.
1 makes a tower,
Right.
and you don't have to rush racks
Yes.
because
Yes.
you won't have enough resources to make a sniper
Yes.
yet. So
Okay.
you want to collect them
Yeah.
first.
Right away.
You add 1
Yeah.
set to the sniper, to
Okay.
the hippos, and the one you're making now
Yes.
should make the racks close to your settlement.
Yes.
There you go.
Right way. Yes. Okay.
You don't want to waste your food a lot here because that's a sensitive thing, especially if you're doing sniper. You want 150, and you can switch just to iron if you're very lucky with this map, like this one.
Yeah. Right away.
Yeah, and you're gonna mix in with it. Remember, this sniper 150, 150,
Yes.
and you need 150 gold. You just have to stop producing citizens at this point because you want to have enough food for it. The 2 seats go to wood because you want to settle, and if you want to mix, you can just go 3 iron
Yeah.
and back to
away.
wood because your economy is damaged because of it,
Yeah.
and you will have to make use of that sniper because you know you can just kill your enemy if he's making inf range, and yeah, you can just recover this very slow start. As you can see, he's already here. Just 1 shot with the sniper, and you're very okay to compete. But remember, this only works versus Spain.
Yeah.
Spain versus Spain matchup.
Yes.
And if you got scouted early, this is most likely to fail because you will have a lot of inf range at your base while your sniper is being made.
My pleasure.
So yeah, please don't do this against me
Yeah.
because I hate it. What I'm going to show now is Austria start. one settle Austria start, which is pretty much the same as Imp, but since we failed it instead, we're gonna do it now.
Yes.
Oops,
Right way.
I started with
Yes. Okay.
set Sam in seat instead of dog, but that's
Yes.
okay.
Okay.
We're gonna load Austria. You add the sit after.
Yes. Right away.
You can usually just
Okay.
pick the sit.
Yes. Right away.
I mean the civilization, then you make it with the citizens afterwards,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
you know since it offers
Yeah. Right
um, low cost citizens, and you make use of
Yes. Right way.
the 10 food that is left from making the citizen. But yeah,
Yes.
you should keep that in mind. I'm not doing it here. For
Yeah.
so yeah, first wood wave, you move the sit back to hunt,
Yes.
and since it's
Right
Austria, you need only 4. You rally to your gold. 325 food, remember?
Yeah. Okay.
You settle.
Yeah. Right away.
Keep in mind,
Yeah.
since I found everything, I can just scout my enemy base now. I saw a hippo here.
Yes.
Just running out, so you lower.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I have 225 and one makes
Right
racks.
way.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes. Right way.
stable. Oh, I didn't face stable this time. So yeah,
Yes. Okay.
you can just wait.
Way. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I have 3.
Right. Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
this one here. So yeah, you just want to rally your sit now to your gold.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't need a lot of wood
Yes.
shits here,
Right away.
because you want to get your cav as well out as soon as you can. As you can see here, I'm very good with the food collecting thing
Yes.
because it's Austria,
Right away.
and this is the unit you want to make, even in Imp. So
Yes.
Right way.
keep in mind,
Yes.
you want to
Okay.
take wood, makes it.
Yes.
Remember,
Yeah. Yes.
you only need 1 on
Yeah.
tower.
Yes.
That was a mistake by me.
Yes. Yes.
If you notice any mistake in my start, it's okay. I'm just giving you
Yes.
the whole idea of
Yes.
how to start as
Yes.
anything.
Yes.
So you can
Right
see
away.
my capital horde is already is a very strong unit against grunts, and it's very weak versus spear or goons, which is this unit. You want to avoid going
Yes.
May I assist?
CavSw against Aziz. So yeah, you can just counter your enemy save with this. You can just pick your save late. Just depends who you're playing against, honestly. But yeah, remember, you start CavSw versus Spain. Um, and if you're facing Aziz, you can just go normal infantry start because it's unexpected, and you can just add the CavSw later. Okay, World War One. This is an interesting set because there's so many strategies, but I'm going to show you the very common one, which is to settle tank start, which is done with Austria because Austria offers gathering and cost reduction. Also, you want to
Right away.
settle you for the beginning. Yeah, so yeah, Austria offers
Ready?
anti-tank
Okay.
bonus and
Right away.
resources bonus. So yeah,
How can I help? Right away.
do settle. You explore with dog. You want to find 2 hippos, Iron Man, and gold mine. Then you find my gold. I'm lucky with hunt here. You only need 3 citizens on forage.
Ready. Okay.
So once you make it,
Help right away.
you leave 3 citizens on forage, and you explore with your dog. You want to have 5 on wood, which is enough.
Ready.
I found my
Okay.
hippos. Low 1 from that.
How can I help?
So you can see the
Ready?
bonus is insane with the food
Ready.
gathering.
Okay.
5 wood,
Ready. Right
and
away.
you rally iron now. I found everything, so I can just explore my enemy base.
We are under attack.
You can see I'm still making a lot of seats out of 2
Ready?
because of the bonus it offers. But won't happen with
How can I
Malazit,
help?
like
Okay.
Great Britain,
Right away.
which doesn't have cost reduction, but it has the
How
gathering.
can I help?
Okay.
So yeah. People doesn't usually rush in this setting,
Ready.
but you can just
Right away.
always make a fast tower in case.
How can I help?
And
Okay.
if they fail the
How
rush,
can I
you're
help?
most likely to win because tanks, you're going tanks. And bazookas at this age are very weak. They get 3-shotted by a tank.
Can I help?
So yeah.
We're under attack. How can I help? Okay.
This Hippo is about to run out because we have an amazing boost. Gathering boost.
How can I help? Right away.
Then
Ready.
you just load the other one.
How can I help? Ready. Okay.
Remember, the food tank factory, tank factory needs 375.
Right away.
So keep in mind that that's the amount you only need.
Ready.
You have 6 on iron. Now you rally back
Ready.
to have
Okay.
wood.
Right away.
Since you have food,
How can I help?
enough wood for tanks,
Right away.
you want to add 3 more citizens to food.
Ready.
This one goes back to wood, and you rally 6 to wood. Keep in mind that tanks are a bit expensive, so you,
How can I help?
yeah,
Right away.
try to have enough food once you it's up, the factory is up. You make this tank
How can I
because
help?
it's amazing versus tanks, yeah. And this one is good versus anti-tank. And you want to make
How can I help? Right away.
anti-tanks, which is from Siege Factory,
Ready.
force feed,
away.
because you know this age requires a lot of force feeding since
How
it's
can I
tanks.
help?
You rally
Right
to
away.
gold, you have 6 on
How can
wood,
I help?
which is enough.
Ready.
Ready.
You force feed for food,
How can
and
I
you're
help?
taking gold at this point.
How can I help?
You want to keep your protection, tank protection keep going, because maybe your enemy will go mass units, mass tanks, and he knows you're gonna rush
Ready. Okay. How
rush
can I help?
anti-tanks, and he will attack you before you have your anti-tank out. So yeah, keep fierce feeding for
How can I help?
Okay.
hunted, food, iron gold hits. Pardon me, I'm not paying much attention here, but yeah.
How can I help?
5 on gold is enough,
How
and you
can
want
I
to aim
help?
for wood.
Go ahead.
3 tanks.
Roger.
I'm collecting enough gold mine,
Ready.
Right away. Ready.
and you want to add your siege factory.
Okay.
Ready. How can I help?
Remember, tanks,
Ready.
keep going. I don't know, my enemy's walling me somehow. But yeah,
Ready.
Right away.
5 is enough here.
How can I
Remember,
help?
and you add this unit, which is anti-tank.
Ready. Right away.
That's a good count. Once you start making anti-tanks, just go this tank because it tanks more. It's more resistant to the anti-tanks, and you don't really lose it so fast, and it's very good. And in terms of long game, you're most likely to add infantry ranged because the mix will be tanks and anti-tanks, and with infantry you can just kill the anti-tanks fast, and your anti-tanks can kill the tanks faster. But yeah, this is the basic start. You keep making anti-tanks, and you'll have a very nice army composition. This is the only start for WW1. There are other tweaks to this. And also you can do the Russian strategy, but I
How
don't
can I
think
help?
that's worth it. Because if your enemy notices that you're rushing, then he can just go really protective with his iron
can I
mine.
help?
He lower his hippos to his iron mine, and he will have a tank, and he will have issues. So let's go to WW2. Yeah, 1 sec. I need a water break. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. It's WW2 this time. WW2 is a tricky setting because it has, I think, three strategies. You can go tanks, but that's not helpful. That's not very common. You can rush since you have marines, and you can just start with air. But now I'm going to do
How can I help?
Okay. How can I
air
help?
start with two settles, which are for the iron and gold mine, which is mostly preferred strategy in this one.
Ready. Okay.
Then I'm going to show you three settle strategies,
Ready.
which is
away.
amazing if you were able to do it
Ready?
without taking
Okay.
any damage, because your resources will flow better, and also
Ready. Right away. How can I
your
help?
food,
Okay.
since you already settled your forage. So you don't want to touch your wood seeds this age. Keep them collecting. You already found your iron, gold, and second hippo. And you can always just scout for a second iron, but that's too early.
How can I help? Ready.
Okay.
So you want to see your enemy strategy. 4 hunt is enough. You rally to iron.
Ready.
Okay.
Always keep in mind that you have to scout your enemy in this age. You want to get a clue of what he's doing,
Ready. Right away.
because it could be a rush, it could be an air start, or it could be 3 settle start. So 1 iron,
Ready.
1 gold.
Okay.
How can I
Now
help?
you rally to iron. Lower
Ready,
the second hippo
right
because
away.
the first one is about to run out. It disappeared,
Okay.
unfortunately, but
Ready. Right away.
yeah, you want to lower it.
Ready. Okay.
Where did it go?
Right away.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Ready. Okay.
Oh, what? There it is.
How can I
I'm
help?
blind.
Wait. How can I help?
I hate it when it happens when the
We're under attack.
hippo or whatever
Right away.
disappear.
Ready. Okay. We're under attack. Right away.
Okay,
How
keep
can I
making
help?
sits. Let's assume we'll keep making sits.
Ready.
4 iron is enough, and now you want to take gold. Why did we start with just 1 gold? Because in Great Britain offers gold gathering, so it's way enough to compete with your iron gathering.
Ready.
Remember, 425 for airborne.
Okay.
Just try to force feed for that.
Right away.
How can I help? Okay.
2 makes airborne, and you can just fill up your mines with the rest of the citizens.
How can I help? Right away.
Depending on what strategy your enemy is doing, you decide whether you start with the FPS, which is the bomber, the first unit, the first airplane, or
Ready. Right away.
the second one, which is anti-air.
Help. Right away.
So let's assume he started air. We got this unit, which is F. Hotkey is F, which is a fighter, which is really good against
Can I help? Okay.
what is it called? Air. And if your enemy is rushing infantry, you just have to make your tower as soon as you can.
Ready, sir. Let's go.
So yeah, this is air strategy. It might be slow or delayed by the hippo, but yeah, it should be good enough if you do it better. The second strategy, which is resettle strategy, it's not very common. I think only Samuel does that, but let's show it. We lost nothing.
Ready. Okay.
Great Britain, remember,
How can I help?
you settle your forage. You make your citizen. I started with sit instead of a dog, but yeah, that doesn't matter because we're doing forage
How
now.
can I help?
How can I help? Okay.
4 on forage is enough.
How can I help?
Or you move 1 to here.
Ready.
You lure your hippo.
Okay. Right away.
You
How can I
collect
help?
food.
Okay.
And you search for your iron mines or gold mine. I already found mine. I'm lucky with the settlement. You can always put your settlement forward
How can I help?
because
Right away.
you can use it for scouting because it gives a lot of vision. Yeah,
How can I help?
4 is an overkill here, but you always want to do that if you want your sit flow goes better on constant without having any issues.
Ready.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Ready.
Mother Nature
away.
loved us today. You want to go 6 of wood?
How can I help? Right away.
Well, I did this because Just why not? You already have it next to you. Now you rally to iron. This is a very slow start because you know it's more eco-friendly,
Ready.
and
Away.
you have a chance of actually getting damaged early on if your enemy is starting with 2 settles, and it's really dangerous if he had a double mine. It's like gold and iron next to each other without really needing to settle it, just one settle, which means his airport will come faster. In this strategy you want to have 2 gold miners and 1 iron mine. Then you go rally to your iron. So waiting, patiently waiting. I have a lot of citizen being made. Oh yeah, you can just
Ready. Ready.
move one
Right
set
away.
to wood, but let's keep it this way. Just giving you a general idea, then you can just do the tweaks yourself.
Ready.
Tower,
Away.
don't remember, remember that. I did it a bit late here, but yeah. Just need to keep in mind that you have to scout your enemy first. Then you decide what to do.
Ready.
How can I help? Okay.
Remember 425?
Right away.
I think we're very close to that. Yeah, there you
How
go.
can I help?
2 sits make that.
Okay.
Airboat. And you fill up your mines with the rest.
How can I help?
See, 60 gold, 45 iron. That's only with 2 sits on gold, which shows how much the gold gathering can make. Start with the FPS because your enemy will always start with FPS,
Okay.
and once he scouts you with 3 settles, he will go the bomber one. But yeah,
Ready.
Okay.
keep making you never stop because you'll have your
Okay.
irons flowing or gold mine. As you can see now, we really have a better start than the last one because this is more eco-friendly, but slightly later airplanes. What are the possible strategy in this setting?
Ready. How can I help?
You can always rush. You can remember the Imperial start or the Inustrial start to do this in this age, but people usually don't like getting rushed. I mean, you can do that in tournaments, but if friendly games, that's nasty, which I really don't prefer, or I don't suggest to anyone to do that in the normal
How
games.
can I help? Ready.
Next age is modern. We pretty much do the same strategy: 3 settle or 2 settle. So yeah, you can do any, but in this age I'll only show 2 settle start, which is gold and iron settle. WW2 and Nano, 2 Nano, actually share the same start, but yeah, the only difference is the bonuses you get.
Right away.
Ready.
4 wood,
Okay.
and 1 finds a hippo. You load Great Britain because it offers nice stats,
Ready.
especially
Okay.
for airplanes at the cost reduction.
Ready. Right away.
There's our
Ready.
hippo.
Right away.
We found it already. You rally your
Ready.
sit to wood
Right away.
until we lure our Valarius.
Right away.
Try to group speed your citizens so it reaches
Ready.
the Valarius faster. To fix
How can I help?
the late lure of hippo, you just
How
add
can I
How
help?
can I help?
2 sits from
Ready.
wood until you get enough for the
How can I
first sit
help?
you make out of the capital from the Valarius
How
food.
can I help? Right away.
They can
How
just
can I help?
send
Okay.
2 more to wood to fix that wood shortage. You're just done. So we scouted everything.
How can I
We
help?
already found our gold mine, iron mine, and the second hippo. You can just rally,
How
iron,
can I help? Right away.
make a settle, rally to gold
Ready.
with
Okay.
1 sit. You lure your second because your first is about to run out.
Right away.
You optimize your settle if you have
Okay.
a really close
Right away.
forage to it.
How can I help? Okay.
1 sit to iron to tower the iron in case your enemy is rushing, which is most
Okay.
likely to not
How can I
happen,
help?
Right away.
but I always like to
Okay.
optimize my start as if for any possible dangers.
Okay.
No, enemy rushing or whatever. I don't know why the seed's
Ready,
going there,
right
but yeah.
away.
Remember to keep in mind on the seeds because they can go
Ready,
crazy
okay.
sometimes.
How can I help? Right away.
Remember 3 iron seeds in this age and 2 gold seeds. Then you just rally to iron.
How can I help? Okay. How can I help?
425 for airport, remember that as
Ready.
well.
Right away. How can I help?
Now you rally to iron, fill up your
Ready.
iron.
Right away. How
You
I
can just do
help?
simple math
can I
with your
help?
wood.
Okay. Right away.
Do
Okay.
here,
How can I help?
send
can I
seeds to
help?
iron, fill up your mines, and good to go.
Ready. Right away.
In this age you don't really need 6 on gold, but since we had a slightly slow
Ready.
start,
Okay.
you can just go
How can I
6 so
help?
you can go for the first
Okay.
airplane out faster. F airplane, because
How can I help?
in this setting your enemy is always going air, so keep that in mind. That you want to have air dominance, then you can just switch to ground.
Ready.
Right away.
Ready. How can I help?
69, 69, that's amazing.
How can I help?
Right away.
Ready.
Okay, see, force feed for the second airplane, and there you go. That's the modern start.
Ready.
I don't think there's any other
How can I
start than in this setting. You can do the 3 settle start, but I think that's slightly slower in this one. Because, you
Ready.
know, the boosts on the iron and gold gathering, they can make a difference. Let's go to Diggy. Diggy start. As I said before, WW2 till Nano actually share the same start. But it's always the build order for gold and iron. It's like which seed to go where. Digital. Okay, so we're gonna start air this one. But what we're going to do here is 3 on food and 5 on wood. You
Okay.
send all your seeds to wood, you load your sieve, and hope that you find your Belarus quicker than any other set. If you have like some basic knowledge with map building or about map structure or anything, you'll be lucky to find your hippo. For example, my hippo will be here. And let's hope it's here. Oh, that's one.
How can I
Oh,
help?
that's an elephant. That's nice. Say, okay, I found my gold mine, iron mine,
Ready.
and my second
Ready.
hippo.
Right away.
I just have elephants as well.
Okay.
Rally, 3 on hunt. Remember, you have amazing food gathering bonus here. And you just scout your enemy.
Ready. Right away.
Rushing in this age isn't as good
Okay.
as modern or WW2 because, you know, the tower is laser
How can I help?
and
How
it
can I
lands
help?
its shot like 100%.
How can I help?
So a simple
Okay.
mistake can always cause you to lose your marine or laser thing, what it was called, I don't remember. Yeah.
Okay.
1 iron, 1 gold,
How can I help?
remember.
How can I help? Okay.
Your hunt is about to run out too, so you law.
How can I help? Right away.
Your second
How can I
iron
help?
seat will make tower
How can I help?
to prevent any
Okay.
rush attempts or
How
anything.
can I help? Right away. Okay. Ready. How can I help? Right away.
How can I help?
It's making the middle. Try to cover as much as we can out of our base.
How can I help? Okay.
And remember to rally sit on iron.
How can I help? Ready. How can I help? Ready.
Yo,
Right
what
away.
the heck
How
is
can I
going
help? Okay. How can I help? Away.
Force feed.
How can I help?
3 is enough. 1 gold now.
Ready.
Okay, we have enough.
Okay.
You fill up your mines.
Right
You
away.
prioritize your iron instead of gold
Okay.
because you don't have any bonus on iron.
How can I help? Right away.
You rally. You shift
Okay.
your gold, your tower seat. As you can see, this is what I meant. Is if you rush, it's most likely to fail with this tower
How can I help? Right away.
because
How
it's
can I help?
amazing.
Okay.
And with Great Britain, it offers a lot of
Ready.
Ready.
Right away.
range.
Ready.
Right away.
So you want to start with the F airplane. And if you scouted your enemy, it's good to start with bomber. I mean, if he went to settle, as we are, and we had a good lead with the mines, or you had a better map, or he started 3 settles, greedy settle, OTC, on forage, on anything. So just adapt to it. So yeah, this is the strategy you do for Diggy. Nano. Nano has amazing upgrades or resources or anything. Like, you can do everything faster in Nano. And if you have any special strategy you want me to show, it's okay, just write in the comments. I'm reading the comments now. And yeah.
Okay, ready.
Remember, start dog or citizens, it's up to you. Find your 2 hippos, gold and iron. It depends on which would-be's you have closer to your capital, and they decide whether you will have a quick start or not. Like now, since my would-be is a bit far, I will have a slower start. And yeah,
Okay.
it just depends. The closest would-be's is actually what decides whether you have a good start or not. I mean, in terms of airport timing.
Right away. How can I help?
You rally to iron. Actually, I'm gonna take this iron because it's easier to defend. Both mines. Okay, I found everything. 2 hippos, iron, gold. You rally.
Ready. Right away.
You can just start a tower or a settle or what exactly. But as I said, it's most likely for you to get attacked in a normal map. I mean, with a rush. So you don't want to do that quickly. Unless it's a tournament match and everyone is seeking to win this by any chance. So yeah, you want to start a tower instead.
How can I help?
Third, citizens to make a tower, remember?
Ready.
Lure your hippo. Mine was lured a bit late,
Okay.
but it's fine. You go to gold. You can see the tower and the wood income's a bit faster this game because it's nano.
How can I help?
Fill up your mines. You have enough wood. Do on
How can I help?
airboard, and you fill up your mines again. By the time your airboat comes up, I think you'll have enough to make an airplane. Yeah. As I said before, this can be done faster if you do any tweaks, but since we're like assuming this is a very
How can I help? Okay.
basic strategy, so yeah, everything's a bit delayed. Yeah, this is basically all possible Liga strategies you can do. There are different infamous strategies, but I prefer to not cover them because they might be slightly more complicated to beginners. So yeah, I just show the basic start for Liga, or at least I hope it gave you guys ideas on what exactly to do, and it's up to you to change them or you tweak them or whatever. It's your option now. So thanks for watching. I'm sorry for the mistakes. I've done a couple of mistakes here, but I'll be happy to help. For the questions, you can just comment in here or just message me whenever I come whenever I come online into Neo. So thanks everyone.